Hey, Facebook family. Guess what today it is? As I promised, it's Fruitful Fridays. Thank you to all of those who joined me on last Friday where we talked about being your authentic self. And I'm going to just pick up from last Friday until today. I took a couple of notes and we'll kind of follow through from last week to now. When we look at the word fruitful, as I told you guys last Friday, it's fruitful activity that multiplies. It adds to what's already there. Anything fruitful is productive. It grows. It produces. So remember, whatever you put in is exactly what you get out. You put garbage in, you put garbage out. You put positivity in, you get that in return. What does it mean to really be your authentic self? It's being your true selves, not an imitation. You're no longer being controlled by the approval, status, or acceptance of others. I'm going to share with you today just quickly 3 things that can actually block someone from being your authentic self. And number 1, being concerned what others think about you. This will force you to disguise yourself, or can I say it will manipulate your features of your personality to better assure that others are not judgmental of you. So anytime you are so overly concerned with what others think about you, what they're going to say about you, you will actually alter the way you act, the way you look, the way you speak. You will just change your personality completely just to fit in because you fear judgment of what they're going to say, how they're going to look at you. In other words, you will downplay who you really are, dimming down your light. And you shouldn't have to do that no matter where you are and who you're around. Never downplay who you are. Never dim your light. You can be either amping it up, walking in someone else's shoes, not living out your own person. You end up being someone's identical twin, if I can say. The second one that I hear a lot about is people pleasing. You may have a constant need to please and be like others. You don't speak up. You don't voice your true opinion. Notice I said true opinion. You don't voice your true opinion because you fear not being liked or you fear not being pleased. No matter what you're doing, I don't care if you're a motivational speaker, evangelist, pastor, whatever business you have, whatever gift you have, you're not going to please everybody because what you have actually is not for everybody. But there are people that is out there that's waiting for what you have. So don't get caught up on pleasing people or trying to fit in, or just because someone leave you a bad comment, or because someone is not leaving you a like on any of your social media sites or no one is listening to you. If you keep doing what you were created to do and you're passionate about it, and you know the number one focus of why you're doing it is not for self, but it's for others. Let me tell you something. Pain and passion are 2 powerful tools that will actually, if you utilize them, can move you beyond where you are. When someone offends you in any kind of way, your passion will push you when your flesh says, well, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm just tired. But that passion and that motivation and that drive to help someone else because You know the pain that it took you to get to where you are, and you know what it felt like to be silent and to hurt and in pain. So you will want to reach out and speak out and let people know what you went through because you want to help someone else. And number 3, shame of being seen. You draw back, you pull back because you think you're ugly. You think you don't have what it takes. You're not equipped. You don't think that because you didn't have any education in the area where your passion and drive is going, so you tend to pull back. You avoid this because you would withhold your true feelings, your thoughts. Anytime you do this, guess what? You set yourself up for isolation and depression. And guess what? You would just ultimately, shut down altogether. All of those plans you have, all of those goals you have, all of that greatness that you have. You know that book that you once started? That movie script that you did not finish? That project that you've been working on for years, but you keep telling yourself, I don't have the resources. I don't have the money. No one knows who I am. I don't have this big title behind my name. So you just let it go. Last Friday, I shared with you something that I called, and what I like to do is you can make like daily life cards. They can be on index cards, or you can even put it on paper and just let it be your daily life sheet. Because anytime you're seeking to be your authentic self and you're trying to find your purpose in life, this is a continuous process. It's not, oh, well, I'm going to do this today and you leave it on. No, it's a continuous process, meaning you're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to find out things about yourself that you didn't even know were there, negative and positive. So it's a continual process. So how to break down some of these barriers that blocks your pursuit of being your authentic selves. Number 1, again, do not devalue your uniqueness by basing your self-worth on what others think about you. When you do this, you're depriving yourself and others of the uniqueness, that you have to contribute to the world. If you feel passionate about something in your soul, continue to pursue it. Don't dim your light. Again, do not dim your light. Let your light shine. Your gifts. Don't do this to try to fit in with others. Own what makes you different. Own it. Because it will enable you to recognize who you really are. Continue renewing your mind to help you follow God's will for what you should accomplish. And that answers the questions by many that will say, well, do I really have a purpose? Did God really have a plan for my life? You can read Romans 12:2. And for those of you that missed last week's video, you can go back and watch it, because I also gave some words to keep on your mind daily when you feel that you don't have anything fruitful, positive, you think you're non-productive. You can go back over that video, and I left a couple of words: productive, creative, abundant, effective, and beneficial. So I thank you guys again for joining me on Fruitful Fridays as I continue to grow and pursue my purpose. No one is perfect, but when you decide to come into who you are, you're able to work through your fears, do it in trembling, shaking, however. Because guess what? Practice, applying the knowledge that you learn to your life, nothing will change until you make the effort to move. It's adding feet to your faith and step out and get moving. So this is what this video does for me, Fruitful Fridays. As I feed myself and keep building upon what God has called me to do, I'm able to give you guys hope that if he can do it for me, he can do it for you too. So thank you, and I'll see you guys again next week on Fruitful Fridays. Be blessed.